I had no funny. Your most hungry place, I was past that at 28. Underground tapes, as my ass captain publisher states. As we slide in the G-Ride, I've been getting criticized as keeping me energized. Create with a business mind, I'm for real killer. Singing they raps cause it sound good. Don't even mean what they say, horrible outlook. Y'all ain't really about this house. Y'all was in the house with it. We don't respect fake jewelry and silly outfits. Window down, blowing out great tits. New York's J. Prince on Houston Street. I caught the bounce before my even bounced the beat. I took the hard way in it, man, it's the route for me. Run me the keys, run me the bees, run me that flow back. Your top three, I'm not number one, how could you post that? I would have crowned the city is mine, you cannot hold that. I'm not the one to go back. Meet Joe Black. Run me the keys.
It's Madden NFL 23 on EA Sports, and we've got Marshawn Lattimore.
From the stadium that hosted Super Bowl 48 back in 2014, there's a look at MetLife Stadium here in East Rutherford. Today, we've got a good Week 5 matchup in store here between the Miami Dolphins and the New York Jets. Brandon Gaudin alongside Charles Davis. CD, you look at the Dolphins in our ball game here. The bottom line, there are not many defenses in the league that seem up. On play action, it's Rodgers. It's a short one here, complete to the tight end. On play action, Rodgers. He completes that to Garrett Wilson. And he's got another first down as he's brought down at the Dolphins' 37. The Jet passing game in rhythm. They've got another first. Really a solid start here on the opening drive, Charles. He's now 4 of 4, and they're already in plus territory.
Brandon, he's been so precise to start this game, like we're watching an operation taking place right now. Master surgeon at work.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Straight ahead is Hall. And he'll take this ahead for about 4. Second down coming up. We're taking a look at Hall's numbers from a week ago. 20 carries, 84 yards.
And we all know he had a big workload last week, so I'm eager to see if they decide to back him off a little bit. Personally, I hand it to him 20-plus times again. When a running back's locked in like he is, I want him to keep touching the football.
Now a toss left side into the hands of his tight end. And on 3rd and 5, this will be the 8th play of the drive. Out of the gun, they run it with Hall. Call it no gain there, and it leads to a 4th down. Nice job there defensively to clamp down because really living on their heels this one.
Agreed, and they really needed that one. For confidence, just to feel a little bit better. But I don't know if I would be daunted by them stopping me on one run. This drive has gone pretty well. I could come right back at them.
The kick by Gold is good. And the Jets hit the ball first. It's 3-0. So pretty good opening drive. That'll make the home fans somewhat happy. They wanted 6, but they got 3 in the early lead.
Yeah, they should be happy. The guys look good getting down the field. That's got to give them a little bit of hope that good things are in store here today for them.
And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. So Miami coming out for their second drive. And they are trying to create some separation within the division. And look, CD, I know that this is still the first half of the season, but this is a big matchup no matter where it falls because these are the top 2 teams right now in that division.
And if you can build a bit of a cushion as you head towards the second part of the season, That allows you to survive the expected injuries, potential upset losses, all of those things, and still be in good shape.
Certainly no settling into the drive there. They came right out on the first play and attacked the middle of the field for a big gainer and a first down.
A big hitter to start the drive has him up near midfield here for 1st and 10. From the gun, they'll try to run it. The numbers for him from a week ago. A boatload of carries, 104 yards.
And the way they ran the ball in last week's game has to be satisfying to their entire staff because they're seeing not just a back gain big yardage, but they're seeing an offensive line really in sync.
The last run got 6, now 2nd and 4. And they'll give him another shot here on the ground. And they'll get this just to the 47, 1-yard gain. Fields on 3rd down. And this is going to be incomplete. Jake Bailey on now to punt here on 4th down. Oh, it's a wobbler here. And this is going to be ruled out, I think, just inside the 20. Yes, it will. Side judge calls it at the 19-yard line. Back onto the field come the New York Jets for their 2nd drive. They've got a 3-0 lead and the football as they start 1st and 10. Rodgers going to throw. And he finds Corey Davis. And he'll get this up to the 30-yard line. The drive starting with a first down, 11 yards on that pickup.
And when you're playing a quarterback with some experience and some moxie, you enter the danger zone when you decide to blitz him because if he's able to diagnose as he did on that play, he can hurt you downfield.
He reads defenses so well, doesn't he?
He really does, and the best part about that play for him, I don't think that was his primary target.
I don't think so either.
I think he had the read, figured out where the blitz was coming from, and went to a secondary target for a really nice game.
A Jet first down, 18 big yards that time.
The general manager of the New York Jets continues to make investments in the receiver room in this draft. 10th overall pick. They invested again, this time with Garrett Wilson out of Ohio State. Great speed, outstanding body control, really goes up and snatches the ball out of the air. Everything that you're looking for in a WR1. He gets the first down right there.
And he's going to be marked down just inside the 35.
Well, so far, little to no resistance by the defense on this drive alone. 3 passes, 3 completions, 3 first downs. They're taking it to him, and it's paying off.
So now 1st and 10 as they've crossed into Miami territory at the 34. And again, it's Rodgers. Able to complete this one to Tyler Conklin. And he'll be marked down at the 26 with a gain of 7. Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Rodgers throw. Davis. And he's brought down here just outside of the 20. The Jets at 3-1 here through their first 4 games. They're hitting their stride of late. Winners of 3 of their last 4.
And I thought that they played pretty well last week. Their execution, their discipline, their resilience, all on display in that victory.
Sharp move, but can't find much space. Dropped just inside the 20. 3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7. Here's Rodgers. Over the middle and complete to Wilson. Touchdown! Garrett Wilson with his first career NFL touchdown. And they are able to add on to their advantage. Gold able to tack on the extra point. And the lead grows to 10-0. So this drive spans 7 plays. And Garrett Wilson capped things off with a touchdown grab. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. Out comes the Miami offensive unit now. They get set to take over. They'll look to get something started. They need to, down 10-0 early as they've got it 1st and 10. They'll start this drive out on the ground. And down he goes, but he takes it up to the 40. 15 yards is the pickup there, and the drive starting very nicely. 1st down. Back to throw. Fields. Flushed out right. And he'll protect himself at the end here as he winds up getting pretty decent yardage. 10-0 the score after 1 on EA Sports. 2nd down at 4. It's Dolphins football here as we begin the 2nd quarter. As they've got it with a 2nd and 4 coming up. It's a pretty strong running there as he'll take this across the 50 and down to the 44. That'll be a pickup of 10 as they try to recover from this 10-point deficit. On 1st down, it's Fields. And he finds his tight end. It's Ertz. And the tackle going to be made at the 38. Throwing again on 2nd down. Fields finding Ertz again. And that's going to be another 1st down as the tackle made at the Jets' 24-yard line. They give him 13 yards there on the play and a fresh set of downs. Throw, Fields over the middle and complete to Waddle. And he'll be marked down right at the 15-yard line. On 2nd and very short, Fields. Another catch there for Waddle. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another 1st down. Fields throwing again. And this is caught. For the moment, it's a touchdown, but multiple flags down, so let's sort this out.
Pass interference. Defense.
So obviously they will decline the penalty there, and the result is 6 points. Extra point up and good by Sanders, and that'll cut it to 3 at 10-7. So that drive takes him down the field in 8 plays, and it winds up in 6 points for the Dolphins. Bailey now to kick it away after the touchdown. Hardman, he is not going to bring this out, so they will start the drive at the 25. Now Aaron Rodgers and the offense heading back onto the field. Last series, the ball never hit the ground. 6 of 6, touchdown pass, so whatever he did then, do it again, right?
Yeah, it reminds me a lot of when I watched the best quarterbacks throw 7-on-7 or even routes versus air. They're accurate. The receivers catch it. The ball never touches the ground. Or if you want to take it to basketball, a well-executed fast break, right? Pass, 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 finish at the rim, basket. Yeah, ball never hits the ground there either. They'd love to just strike back with a touchdown right here, and if it's a long play, so be it. But the main goal, get a couple of 1st downs, run some plays, run some clock, allow their defense to get a chance to catch their breath, settle down, and relax a little bit after they just gave up a score.
They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a first down. They'll go again with Hall. And space tough to come by there, so to get maybe a yard to the 37. On second down, a run with Hall. Gets past one man, and he'll be taken down at the 46-yard line. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down.
If you were going to choose a franchise back from the 2022 class, most figured it would be Breece Hall out of Iowa State, and he was the first guy off the board to the New York Jets. More than looked the part of a bell cow offensive cornerstone at Iowa State, and by testing numbers, one of the best athletes we've seen enter the league at his position.
Rodgers now on first down. He finds Wilson, and they're able to work this to the 25 before it's all said and done. The catch and run pays off for 29 yards.
So many times in my career, I've heard coaches talk about completions are one thing. But as long as we're there at the catch and we get guys on the ground, we can live with that. But if you're going to give up 10, 12, 15 yards after the catch, then your defense is going to be in a lot of trouble.
They'll give to Hall. They get him to the ground right on the cusp of the red zone after a pickup of 5 or 6. Now the second-year man from Carolina, this is Michael Carter. Looking for a seam, but finding none. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it. From the gun on third down, Rodgers. He rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. Picked up by Jalen Ramsey. And the Dolphins are going to get the football here as he gets this up past the 20-yard line.
Definitely not the ideal time to see that mistake, partner, because this is still a one-possession game, and that's at least a field goal that just vanished with that turnover. Now, pressure's on defensively to prevent that pick from turning into points for the other side.
Jalen Waddle, the speedster wide receiver, brings out this offense. Well, September sure treated him kindly. Now we flip over to October. Any reason to think that those numbers drop, or can he keep the pace up?
Well, he can keep the pace up, but it's going to get a lot more difficult now. To me, it's a lot like baseball, all right? When guys, when they first hit the league, whether it's a pitcher or a hitter, and they go through the league the first time and they're hot, they're going, wow, what a phenom. Then they get tape on them, they get scouting reports, they start to do different things. Let's see if he's going to adapt and expand his game in order to keep up that type of production.
That's a good call because he's a known entity. Let's see how they defend him going forward. Well, we have seen some rookie running backs come in and have a big impact year one, and this guy would certainly fit that bill, as that was one heck of a run there.
And what I really enjoyed about that run and what made it so impressive to me was how he improvised along the way. Sometimes on a big play, you just get the football and you take off in a straight line and go. But this time, how about the artistry of that play? That looked a little bit like a Picasso to me.
And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. That's going to go as a loss of 4, and it'll be second down.
That's a really alert defense there because they saw the heavy look come in from the offense, countered it with extra linebackers who brought a little bit of speed and heft, and able to really make a big-time play for their defense.
Second and goal from the 6 this time. Here's Fields. This is caught. 5 yards that time on the completion, and now it's third and goal. Fields now to throw. He's got it. Touchdown, Dolphins. Zach Ertz, his second touchdown on the season. And the Dolphins have moved out in front. Well, Charles, he's still a young signal caller in this league, second year in the NFL. I don't know if last year as a rookie, if he would have worked through his progressions like he did on that touchdown pass.
I think you're right about that. We're seeing him grow up right in front of our eyes because when he went to his primary read, he recognized that they were all over that, so he continued to survey the field, picked up another target, delivered a pass exactly where it needed to be. A very mature play for the second-year quarterback.
Bailey now to kick it away after the touchdown. And Hardman going to go ahead and sit on this one as it'll come out to the 25. Coming up in prime time here in Week 5, a couple of division rivalries on the docket. Beginning tonight in the AFC North with the Bengals and Ravens from Baltimore at 8:20 Eastern. Then tomorrow, Monday Night Football, Raiders and Chiefs from Arrowhead in the AFC West. Meanwhile, Rodgers throw into the hands here of Hardman. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. The drive starting play, a good one. Give him 19.
But one of the ways the quarterbacks keep all the receivers alive in a play, never lock in on any one guy. Make sure you keep your eyes moving, scan the field. And here he finds the open guy for a nice pickup.
Throwing on first down is Rodgers. Locates Hardman for another catch. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work this to the 45.
To win any route, you've got to break down the defender, and that's exactly what happened here on this really nicely executed curl route.
Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down. Here's Rodgers to throw. A quick throw knocked away. It's incomplete. So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10. Again, they'll throw with Rodgers. They'll set up the screen for Hall. And they're going to get this to about the 44-yard line. And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action. And they'll need to get to the 35 if they want to keep this drive going on third down. Now it's Rodgers. He's got his man. That's Hardman. And he's got another first down as he's brought down at the Dolphins' 31-yard line. The Jet passing game in rhythm. They've got another first.
That's the third time on this drive that these two have connected with each other. They've got a real rapport going. And right now, it's paying off with big chunks of yardage, as shown by that last play.
Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. Throwing now is Rodgers. To the sideline. Wow, what a catch. Doesn't get a lot out of it, but he is able to keep the feet in bounds. Rodgers again now. Letting one go deep for the end zone. And that will be incomplete. Tried to dial up the long one way out there, but it'll be third down. Throwing is Rodgers on third down. Sideline throw, it's complete. And a nice job there of keeping the toes in bounds. So give them 5 yards there on the pitch and catch. And that's going to bring up a 4th down.
Now that's going to be a tough one to explain when they get together and watch the game film, isn't it? I mean, they had the right call, had the out route. He's got to know where the first down sticks are. Yet he steps out of bounds that close. Not their best play.
So the margin shrinks there as they get the field goal to draw them a bit closer here in the second quarter.
Yeah, nice snap, nice hole. They just want to keep this game close, so give them credit for finishing that one off with 3.
From the 10. And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28. There again is the running back as he trots onto the field. He's already cruised past the 100-yard mark. We haven't even gone away for halftime yet.
He might not want halftime. All right, why cool off?
Keep everybody here.
Let's stay out on the field and keep going. But all that being said, everything is really working well for them. The play calling's been excellent. The blocking's been terrific. And obviously his vision and legs have hurdled him to this big number so far. We could be seeing something really special here.
And we'll see how much they give him the ball here. Fields on first down. Flush to his right. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete. So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on first down. Now Fields. And this one taken in on the right sideline, but not in the field of play. They say it's incomplete. The throw led him a little too far. It brings up third down. And now another one thrown incomplete. So now they're going to send out the field goal unit to, as they say, fire away from long distance. And he missed it. It's no good. And this is going to remain a one-point game.
And now two problems as I see it. First, you missed the kick, which granted was a long one. But second, you set the other guys up with great field position and enough time to maybe get downfield and get a field goal attempt of their own.
On first down, Rodgers got a man and he hits him in stride. The Jets are going to use the first of their timeouts as it'll come with 36 ticks to go in half number one. Paul on to give up the me too. Now another timeout called for by the offense as they'll stop it with a little over 30 seconds to go in the first half of play. Taking a deep shot here for Hardman. And it's knocked away and incomplete. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down. Rodgers going to throw. Oh, he's going up top for Wilson. And this is going to be intercepted. Picked up by Xavier Howard. And the Dolphins are going to take possession here. It's a touchback, and they'll take over at the 20-yard line. The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
So a very message received here. No need to wait. We're going to skip halftime and get right back to the action. Here comes the third quarter. And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin, set and ready to rock for the third quarter. And not much happening on the return as he'll get this to about the 23. And the Jets head out on offense here to start this third quarter. But, Charles, we saw a pretty entertaining first half, close ball game. Remember there toward the end of the second quarter, the opposition scored to take the lead. Now we'll see if these guys can get a score of their own to regain that lead.
Yeah, they want to have that type of a response, don't they? Because they want to find a way to take control of this ball game one more time. Gauntlet's been thrown down. They want to see if they're ready to answer it.
Oh, what a move. And he'll get it up to the 33-yard line. 6 yards to pick up, and that's a first down. Here's Hall again. And he'll be taken down right around the 34 after a pickup of only a yard.
1 yard gain brings up 2nd and 9 at the 34-yard line.
Here's a give to Hall. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. 47 yards rushing on 12 carries for him now. A couple of first downs on the drive already, as they'll go from the 47 now on first down. Gonna look deep for Wilson. And Rodgers intercepted a third time. Picked up by Xavier Howard. They'll start on the ground here on first down. And he'll manage to pick up about 4 at second down. Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6. From his goal line here, Fields. To the sideline, and wow, what a catch there. He doesn't get a lot, but he was able to get the feet down complete. Here's Fields. And he's going to go down. He backed up into the end zone, and this is going to wind up a safety.
That's exactly what they were aiming for defensively. A huge early play that cuts off any opposing momentum at the knees. As soon as that snap was made, they were flying to the ball and through the line. Great call from the coaching staff, and even better execution.
So a free kick situation forthcoming from the 20 as they'll punt this one away. Fielded just inside the 30. So here are the Jets now to take over. They were winners a week ago over the Steelers, and they lead this one as well as they start here 1st and 10. They'll start on the ground. Hall. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. First play of the drive going for 14 and also going for a first down. A handoff for Hall. Oh, he's got a little daylight. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. That's good for 21 yards and a first down.
I know that play went to the left side, and that's what it was designed to do, an outside handoff there. But how about the whole offensive line, the backside, just taking care of business to make sure no one can get there and disrupt it.
Is the biggest key the left tackle?
Without a doubt. Control that edge. Get out there. You want that left tackle, or if you bring your tight end over there, either way, control the edge of the line of scrimmage, you got a chance to rumble.
Wilson's got it complete. And he'll be out of bounds, able to get it down to the 25 there. Now Rodgers. Open man here is Conklin. And they're going to get this down to about the 17-yard line here.
That was a route run, not just with dexterity, but with intelligence. Found the hole in the zone, made sure the quarterback saw him, and was able to make the sure catch and flip the down marker back to 1.
Into the red zone, it's Rodgers. Throw left side complete. That's Hall. To throw again on second down. Rodgers. And he's going to go down. He's sacked back at the 24. Buried behind the line by Christian Wilkins. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And that is incomplete. Robbie Gould on now to try the field goal. From the left hash, this will be a 41-yarder. The kick by Gould is good. And high fives for that one as that drive ends in 3. So when you factor in the safety, this now a 5-point swing.
And look, I'm not going to turn away a 5-point swing because 5 points, that's valuable. Don't get me wrong on this. But if they could have taken that safety and added 7 to it, now you're talking about a really big swing.
The Dolphins ready to take over on offense. And the last time they had the football, they surrendered 2 points on the safety. They don't want to do that one again.
No, not at all. It's almost like a bases clearing double, isn't it? Give up a couple of runs. Sure. just messes things up for you offensively. But now they've got to go ahead, take it, set it aside, and move forward.
Off play action, Fields. And going deep for Hill. Oh, this is taken in. It's complete. And he's going to be brought down at about the 16. A real field flipper there as all of a sudden they've got a first down in the red zone. To throw is Fields. Tyreek Hill's got another one. And he'll work free from one tackle, but that's about all as he's taken down. Looking to throw again on second down. Fields looking middle, and that's complete. And the Dolphins are going to have a 1st and goal as the tackle is made at about the 5. And they've got 3 tight ends here on 1st and goal to add some extra mass. They'll try and run this one right up the gut. And he is in. Touchdown, Miami. A great effort there. His 5th rushing touchdown now on the year. And the Dolphins have taken the lead here in this 3rd quarter. Extra point up and good by Sanders. And that gives him a 3-point lead. Bailey now to kick it away after the touchdown. From the 6. And makes it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line. And New York set to take the field. And last time able to get 3. It's not what they wanted. They wanted 6, but they got at least something. They mustered something out of the drive.
They'll take it. I like the way you've described it. Not ideal, but they'll take it. Anything to put some points on the board. But this time on offense, they don't even want to see the field goal kicker trot on the field. They want that ball in the end zone.
Yeah, they'll be going for 6. A good action to this point in the 3rd quarter. Just a 3-point game. 2nd and 10. Throwing there, but this pass is going to wind up incomplete.
So many times when we talk about coverage, we're just about a defender running with a receiver, but a big part of it is understanding where the football is, finding it. In this case, when it arrived, it wasn't a surprise, and he was able to bat it away.
And he'll be stopped here well short of the first down at the 24-yard line. They'll wind up getting just a yard. And it'll be fourth down. Here's Thomas Morstead now as he's on to punt for the first time this afternoon. And the win last week punted 4 times as this one's away. This will be fielded at the 17. A big kick there. We'll call it 56 yards on the punt. And it'll be Dolphin football. Getting set to go again as we look at the back heading onto the field again. He's up over 100 yards, and he'll be looking to get in the end zone again.
Has a tremendous nose for it, doesn't he? The ability to pile up yardage and find the end zone, that's the combination you want in your runner.
That's a combination any coach wants, and we'll see if he can find that end zone once more. Throwing again on second down. Fields. That's going to be complete on the sideline, but, you know, that throw left him no room to run, and the good footwork nearly all for naught. So they'll get a little extra time to come up with his third down play as we played 3 quarters. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. 3rd and 2, Fields. That's complete to the tight end, Saubert. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. First time they've looked his way in this game. He comes through picking up the first. Now it's Fields. And this will be caught by his big wide receiver. And they're going to get this to about the 44-yard line. On second down, they'll run it here. And he'll go down here at the 35-yard line. 140 yards rushing for him now as he has been tremendous all day long. Running game working. They'll stick with it on first down. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. One back in the backfield, he'll get the carry. And he'll be upended at the 33 following a gain of 3. And guess what? It brings up third down. Throwing on third down, Fields. He lets this one fly toward the back of the end zone. And unable to connect. Incomplete. I'll give them credit. They took their shot, but it's going to bring up fourth down. Sanders' kick is good, and that will double their lead as it's up to 6. So that gets him a little bit of breathing room, but not much. And you have to think back to the field goal that he missed earlier. This would be a 2-score game right now if he had converted then.
And if you and I are thinking about it, you know he is as well, because in the back of his mind, he's thinking, I hope I get one more shot in an important spot. He just made that one. He wants one more later to truly make up for the earlier miss.
Rodgers now on first down. Completes it to Davis. And they'll get it all the way up about 5 yards shy of midfield. An ideal beginning of the drive there as they'll get 20 and a first down. They'll run. It's Hall. And a lane slow and materializing there as he'll get maybe a yard up to the 45. And that's on big Mekhi Becton, first-round pick in 2020. A toss left side for Hall. And he went nowhere. Well, he went backwards, back to the 33. Call it a full 3 yards in the wrong direction there. Brings up second down. To throw, it's Rodgers. Throw right side, Wilson. And he goes out right around the 39. On third and long, it's Rodgers. He has a man. It's complete to Wilson. And all the way in. Touchdown, New York. Garrett Wilson with his first career NFL touchdown. And the Jets are an extra point away from going back on top here in the fourth. So obviously they will decline the penalty there, and the result is 6 points. A very important extra point there, up and good. And they have taken the lead here in this fourth quarter. After the touchdown, it's Robbie Gould now to kick it away. Fielded right around the 8. And he'll be stopped up at the 25. A look at the running back, the man out of the backfield as he gears up to go again. He's been a good workhorse. I know we use the word workhorse a lot, but he's been a good workhorse for him in this one.
No doubt about it, and there's nothing wrong with that. That's what you're looking for if you're a back, because that means everything's coming together for you. Big guys up front have created space. You've run through it. You've probably got some help even from the wide receivers who want to catch passes as opposed to block, but they're helping out too.
Yeah, everyone's pitching in. He's had a good game. A second down pass play there, but it's incomplete. And this offense on third down today, they've converted 3 times in 8 chances. This is 3rd and 9. He is going to find Hill here. And he is going to have the Dolphins first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. Here's a handoff out of the gun. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8. 2nd and 2. 8 yards the tally on that first down run. Here's 2nd and 2. Nowhere for Fields to turn, and down he goes. Carl lost it. Credit him with a sack, and it goes as a loss of 6. Here's Fields. Rolling to his left. And he's going to go down again. And the defense coming through on third down. A loss of 7 to bring up 4. The Dolphins will send out the punter now as he's on to kick it away. And he uncorks a beauty. Best of the day. And this one hits at the 3 and then bounds into the end zone for a touchback. And once again, here comes Garrett Wilson in the Jets offense. Seems like the measuring stick for a receiver for a great game is 100 yards. Well, he's well past that now.
And as we analyze how he's getting them, that's where it really becomes fun because, let's face it, they keep sending coverage at him, keep trying to put the pressure on, yet he finds ways downfield and finds openings. That's a really crafty receiver.
One play has him up past the 40 already and another 1st and 10. Rodgers now to throw. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. Ball on the 42 as they come up 2nd and 10. Throwing now is Rodgers. This pass going to be caught by Hardman. And they're going to get this up to midfield. As big of a play as we've had in this one so far. This is 3rd and 3. They'll run with Hall. He's going to be a yard short. Needed 2, but only got 1. 4th down. He needed 2, he got 1, and that's going to leave him with 4th down and a yard. 2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. So it's Jets football as we get you reset here. They're looking at a 4th down now as they try to hold on to this lead for dear life. Here's Morstead now as he sends this one away. They had no return here. Where will they spot it? They say just outside the 20-yard line. So the Dolphins now down on the scoreboard. And time, a huge factor. Needing at least 40 yards, you'd have to think, to have a shot. And he'll get this up past the 25 before he's out of bounds. They run a draw here on 2nd down. And he'll be brought down right around the 37. Here's Fields. And it's incomplete. Boy, he doesn't drop many like that one. 2nd down. Now Fields. And he comes back with one complete. Now the Dolphins going to burn the first of their timeouts as they'll talk it over here before what will be an important third down. And they're able to work this across midfield to the 48. Counting down toward a minute to go in this football game. He's going to let this one go deep. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete. Marshawn Lattimore right there on the coverage. He was draped all over it. After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10.
Back to throw. Fields.
Finding his safety valve here. That's complete. A field goal from this spot likely out of the question. They've got to get closer here on 3rd down.
From the gun, he'll hand this off.
Now another timeout called for by the offense as the clock's going to stop with 47 seconds to go in the 4th. So a big one coming now for Jason Sanders. This to take the lead here in the final minute. And that is no good. Wide to the right. And that'll keep this a 1-point game.
Yeah, Brandon, that's a tough distance with the game on the line because you'd like to give your kicker better odds than that. Anything 50-plus, we know it's going to be difficult. And that one proved to be just a little too difficult. And now it appears it's going to cost them the football game.
The New York set to take the field. And this one all over but the shouting, you might say. Now, there's one timeout remaining defensively, but probably no real need to use it here.
Yeah, the only time they would use it, strictly for pride.
Victory all but assured now as they take a knee here, and they're going to escape with a 1-point victory. Now the Dolphins will use the last of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the game. The Jets, with victory seemingly in hand, they take the knee.
We'll see what they have drawn up here. A little bit behind the line. 12 yards needed to gain a 1st down.
So he'll take a knee here to wrap this one up, and he's going to want to keep that game ball. He was sensational.
We all just got a heck of a show, partner. This was a close game for a long time. Close at half, close down the stretch.
Didn't they? Because there were times where each side looked like they were the better team out there. And the outcome's in doubt for much of this game. Every snap seemingly more important than the previous one. Great effort from the guys visiting. But in the end, how about those guys in their home stadium finding a way to win?
So for the Jets, they boost their record up to a strong 4-1. And they will hit the road next week for a date with the Green Bay Packers. Meanwhile, for Miami, the loss will move them back to 3-2 on the year. And they'll get a home date next week against the Minnesota Vikings.